I'm Ben Vojtik, and I'm here to talk to you about a fairly unique nullity case here in California from 2008 called Marriage of Ramirez. Now, there's a lot going on in this case. In '95, husband applied to the United States for citizenship. Wife was his sponsor. She wasn't his wife at the time. And they married in 1999 here in California using a Mexican wedding license with someone who wasn't ordained here in California. The wedding license itself said that the marriage occurred in Mexico. And then it was never, I believe, properly filed in Mexico. So a number of reasons right on the surface that wasn't a valid marriage. There is a putative spouse discussion in the case that isn't really current anymore because it applied more of an objective standard, whereas now they've shifted away from to more of a subjective standard. It's possible that the court still would have found that marriage to be void or invalid because of the obvious nature of the errors in the filing of the marriage certificate. But then they remarried in 2001. Personally, I think that would be another great argument for why the first marriage would be invalid on a subjective level. They knew that it wasn't valid, which is why they applied then in 2001 for marriage again. So they remarried, and a few years later, in 2004, husband's wife files the last document necessary for husband's citizenship, and 2 weeks later, he tells her that he wants a divorce. Then, wife finds out that he's actually been sleeping with her sister since I think 2000. So for the past 4 years, he's been sleeping with his sister. So the issue is nullifying the second case. Like I say, the court found that the first marriage was invalid and that he didn't qualify for putative spouse status. Now, wife's claim for nullity here to nullify the marriage means that she alleges that it's a voidable marriage. Husband doesn't get to make this allegation because it's husband's conduct that is in question. So if husband engages in fraudulent conduct, then he doesn't then get to say that the marriage is invalid due to his fraudulent conduct. Only wife gets to do that. So the court, the findings in this case are actually pretty interesting. The court found not only that he didn't intend to abide by the duty inherent in the party's vows of remaining faithful, because he was having sex. Still at that time, he intended to continue having sex, and the reason that he didn't leave his current wife is because the court found that he still just wanted to keep having sex with his sister, and it was an excuse not to make things official with his sister so long as he continued to be married. So the court found that his conduct was fraudulent, that he didn't intend to abide by that necessary elements of the marriage at that time. Realize, subsequent occurrences don't matter. The only intent that matters is at the time. And in this case, apparently there was plenty of evidence that he never even intended to remain faithful to his wife, and that he intended to continue sleeping with both her and her sister. So the court did nullify the marriage, and you would really need some outstanding facts if you were going to reproduce these facts in this result in California. But case law is on the books. So thank you very much and have a good day.